Good evening, everyone. I'm very excited to be on this platform today. This is Rumana Gospel Outreach. My name is Brother Lawrence Kasosa. The question that has been brought on the table today is what is the difference between the spirit and the soul? What is the difference between the spirit and the soul? So I'll start with the spirit. According to the interpretation of the Bible, there is what is called the law of first mention. The law of the first mention states that the first time a word is mentioned, it carries its major meaning. So in Genesis chapter 1, the Bible says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and void, and the Spirit of the Lord. That's the first time the word spirit was mentioned. That word spirit, it means breath. It also means life. It also means the source of energy. So a spirit, there are many spirits out there. There are many spirits. In fact, the book of John chapter 4 verse 24, Bible says God is a spirit. So God himself is a spirit, and there are so many spirits, but we want to focus on the spirit of the man and the soul of the man. So the spirit of a man is the source of his life. That's an intangible part of a man. You can't touch the spirit of a man. It's invisible, but it is alive. That's the source of the life of every man. It is the spirit. There are two kinds of spirits. There's a living spirit and there's a dead spirit. A living spirit is one that has got the life of God, and they have become one together. That spirit is a living spirit. And there's also a dead spirit. A dead spirit, these are people that are alive, but they do not have God in them. Those are dead spirits. Then we go to the soul. The soul, the first time the soul is mentioned is in the book of Genesis chapter 2, verse 7. Bible says, and God said, let us make man in our own image and in our likeness. Then he said, when he made the image, he breathed into man, and man became a living soul. So unlike the spirit, the soul is the seat of emotion, the way we feel. The soul is a seat of decision and will. The soul also is where appetite comes from, how someone feels, the enjoyment that they have in something, the decisions that they make. All that comes from the soul, not from the spirit man. The soul is also the carrier of the mind, interpretation. All that comes from the soul. So there are two kinds of souls as well. There's a regenerated soul and there's unregenerated soul. You can also say a transformed soul or the untransformed soul. So the soul, where the emotions come from, the appetite comes from, the will, the anger, the joy, it can either be transformed or untransformed. So for those that have living spirits, they can have their will changed by the word of the Lord. They can have their choices twisted, transformed to line up with the spirit, with the life that they have received. That transformation can happen to a soul. A soul that was interested in beer, it changes its interests, its desires, its passions into a different passion. There's also a soul that is not regenerated. This is a soul without the word. This is a soul without the inspiration of the Spirit of God. And such a soul requires to be attached to a spirit that is alive and then also transformed by the word. I hope you have gotten something. In summary, what we are saying is the spirit is the life of a man. This is the part that was given to God, and every human being has got a spirit. And the soul is the part of that spirit where the will, the emotions, the joy, the anger, the passion, the appetite comes from. The spirit does not taste that this bread is nice. No, it is the soul that feels that taste. And there are two types of spirits, a living one and a dead one. There are two types of souls, a regenerated or transformed soul or untransformed soul. I hope I've been blessed by that. I'm honored to be on this platform. Thank you so much. God bless you. So join us next time as we do the next question. It will be a different question. We also want to see your comments at the bottom there. Make your comments, say what you think, say your comments, your understanding of the soul and the spirit. And next time we're going to have a different question. We'd like you to participate, and be part of what God is doing in this place. Thank you so much. See you next time.